so engaging. He was really genuine. He evoked responses out of the participants and made everyone feel like they were really awake and alive.
I want you to write this down so hard that it goes through the last page and actually goes onto the tablecloth. Ow! You're David facing Goliath, and that is why you need to do, when you're raising money, you need to do it in a way that's most effective and efficient. Inspiration. See what their money does. Get them to see your programming. You get to know your donor better. You're nurturing the relationship. You get a chance, right? You're in a dynamic situation to field their questions. You can't do that on a website or in a video either. You can't even do that, even if you are at a gala. How many times do you see your board sitting around in a circle talking to themselves? Hello? How's it going here?
It's fun.
It's good? Are you guys having fun? All right, I'll give you a minute. Just guess. Have some fun. Oh, she's checking her math to make sure it equals 100. Aren't you? You are. She's the accountant. There's so much more value to donors than just their money. So, hey, grants and galas aren't bad. Hey, we should be writing grants, no problem. But if we're spending all of our time writing grants, hey, maybe we should think about diversifying our resources and maybe spending a little bit more time with our donors as well. All right? What? I can't hear you. 80. If 80% of all money that comes to charities comes from people, and 80% of that comes from face-to-face settings, and you're spending 5, 10, or 15%, what does that leave? A giant opportunity gap, right? A giant opportunity gap. Difference. If we all make a gift, don't you want to know whether or not your gift made a difference? Can I get a big hoo-yah on that? Okay, wait a minute. Hoo-yah, right. You want to make sure that your gift has made a difference, and so do they. But why should I care about your mission? Why should I care about your mission? What are you doing different? And what is that case? How do you get me motivated? And that's part of when you're working with donors face-to-face. You have to figure out what it is they care about and learn that. Oh boy, if I called your office right now and pretended like I had a problem, what kind of service would I get? People don't want to feel like cash machines. They have choices. They can go down the block. Your job is to be let's call it a philanthropic concierge. All right, one of my favorite things, because I happen to love to cook, is for my top donors, I would go to their homes and make them dinner. It's those little things. Now, can everyone go to someone's home and make a dinner? No. But what are the things that you can do that make you stand out, and because they can say, wow, Jerome, you're doing amazing things. This is something that no one else is doing. Thank you for having the personal touch. That's what's going to separate you. There's lots of donors out there, and if you're wealthy, what's happening? Everybody's clawing after them. One of my favorite things to do is to bring my donors to my facility because I wanted them to meet my staff. I wanted to meet Kara and Katie because they were amazing. And when the donors would meet them, they'd come up to me after and say, wow, those young women are amazing. You're so blessed to have them working with you. That's my encouragement to you. You want more donors and more major donors? It does take time, but if you don't start now, when are you going to start? Remember, 70% of the people will say yes to your ask just by asking them. Just by asking them if they have a connection to your organization. Alyssa, would you be willing to give $500 to support the Hunger Coalition? That's it. Make that connection ask. Get people involved with the organization first before you make a big ask. Even any kind of ask. Get them connected with the organization. Even at the gala. Don't press for an ask there. Just invite them to come have fun. Well, great. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy it?
I did, yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Tom's energy is fabulous. He got us up and out right away.
You should hire Tom if you want to get real with your organization and find some tried and true tools that work and have a lot of fun while doing it.
So he actually helped us to understand more about fundraising, funding, management from the other side. A lot of times I think the presentation or a presenter just focus on nonprofit. We always ask, but we don't know how to give. So this is a great presentation that covers everything from both sides of the world. So I love it.